make sure I can be heard. Greetings all, and welcome back to What the Fuck Is A reborG podcast. I am reborG. Had to cut my mic on. Mic was off for a minute and 30. I was out here fucking up in these streets. All right, but we back. How y'all doing? Me? Getting there. But let's go ahead and discuss that. So 2 weeks ago, I went to mom's crib. I was over mom's crib for a few hours, chilling, catching up, having a good time, just talking about everything, past, present, and future. You know, I love talking to moms. Like, I love how good our relationship has been, like, throughout my life. Like, around high school, she kind of got on my nerves because, you know, she was just trying to make sure that I was out, you know, making sure I was going towards trying to do something with my life. Trust me, I didn't, you know, I didn't want to stay there the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Even at a certain point. As per usual, we got our righteous hydration. Got to keep that water with us, man. Gotta have that water, gotta have that water, gotta have that water, man. It's a must. But yeah, went over the crib. And then later on that night, maybe around like 10, 11 at night, like I had like a whole lot of phlegm like in my chest and stuff like that. Like it was crazy. And when I get phlegm or when I get a cold, I'll purposely make myself throw up the phlegm so we can hurry up and get the process done. So I can hurry up and get done with the cold. So, cause you know, I'll hock up and forcefully throw up that phlegm just to hurry up and get that shit up out of there, man. Cause ain't nobody trying to deal with that shit with getting sick. But I noticed that was Sunday night. Monday, it was the same thing. I was still throwing up phlegm like something stupid. And then the shit stretched to Tuesday. And then it got a little low. But I had been throwing up. I'm going to go between Sunday and Tuesday. It was about 5 to 6 times a day. Like just throwing up. And by the time Tuesday night, Wednesday morning came around, I noticed, no, I'm not even forcefully doing it. That's my body doing that. Like making me go vomit and stuff like that. And Wednesday it got bad because the bad thing was I was eating food. Between Sunday and Tuesday, I didn't really want to eat shit. Wednesday, I took down some food. But it was weird. After eating, I would throw up, but I wouldn't throw up the food. It would be more phlegm. And then it got bad to where I would throw up the phlegm and then some of the food would follow. So it went beyond Wednesday. I had been throwing up from Sunday night all the way till Friday night. So Saturday, I was like, Friday night, I had text my pops and I was like, yeah, man, just run me to the emergency room at the VA, man, so I can, something got to, when you're throwing up 5, 6 times a day, multiple days, like I usually think, man shit, you think you'd be able to get through it. Because like most times I get sick, I could be able to get through it. Oh, there's only been a few times, like the chicken pox set me down, but I was like 6. I had mono back in 2006. I want to say 2006 I had mono, and that fucked me up. And this flu I had back in like late April, that really like fucked me up. But this one was fucking me up too. Like this one was bad. So after dealing with all that nonsense, Saturday morning, Pops came and picked me up, took me to the VA or whatever. And that was the decision I should have made on Wednesday. Like, remember, Tuesday or Wednesday is when I should have went because I wasn't in control anymore. Oh my goodness. Get a little driplets from the water. And the bad part was it was nothing else. It was just vomiting. I didn't have diarrhea. I didn't have no, I didn't have like a stomach virus or a stomach bug. I didn't have a cold because, like it was just vomiting. I don't know. I had ate some chicken wings at mom's house on Sunday, but I don't think that was it because I wasn't throwing the chicken up. I was throwing up phlegm. But then after a while, it got bad. So Saturday, I went to the ER. Had to go to the ER. Went to the ER. The VA was kind of fast. There's been a lot of complaints for a long time about how slow they move, not just in the emergency section, but just in general. But I went in there. I was only sitting down for like 5 minutes. They came and saw me, and I needed that. I should have went to the emergency room and got that taken care of. First of all, I don't go to the hospital a lot. Like I may go for the regular, checkup and stuff like that. I gotta go every year and like not even every night. Sometimes they'll call, but sometimes, they got to do mental checks on me because, I got a disability on the mental side of the game. So, they want to check up on me and make sure I'm all right. But usually not going to no hospital for no shit. Usually I can get over this shit and I'll be all right. Should have went to the hospital when I had that flu. Fuck a patient first. I should have just went to the emergency room because it was just, I should have did something. But they strapped me up like Frankenstein. They had all the shit up there so they could check your heart monitor and shit like that. The goddamn blood pressure machine was squeezing the shit out of my arm. Like fucking me up. There I had all these stickers and shit on me. They had the EKG stickers on me so they could check my heart and shit like that. And the fucked up part about the EKG junk, like they put the stickers on me and loaded me up and shit like that. But they didn't take the shit off. Like I thought I had to keep it up. Man, I kept that shit, man. I went to bed that night later on because I was only in there a few hours. I went to bed later on that night and the fuck around and had a sticker on the side and shit like that. That I just like, what the fuck, man? Like, tell me to take that joint off. I appreciated that they didn't make me take my pants off. So, ain't nothing worse than being ass out in them gowns in the hospital. That's trash. What up, Reese? That shit was buns. But yeah, I had to take the shirt off. And then they gave me this weird ass robe where the string was in like the front and it only man, they gave me a weird ass one. So it really didn't even matter. I had to take my shirt off and my tank top and shit like that. And I didn't even keep the robe on because I had to keep it at my waist because I had all the shit strapped up to me, the heart monitor, this, that, and the third. And they plugged me up to 2 IV. I had to do 2 IVs and I want to say 3 bags of potassium because I really didn't have nothing. Yo. Speaking of not having nothing in my stomach, I went for, they had to do a CAT scan on my neck because I had been throwing up so much. And they could even when they was checking it before then, it was like, yeah, you could feel stuff like that. They wanted to make sure they, give me the CAT scan on my neck to make sure I didn't tear nothing in there. Because when I throw up, I'm letting it fly. So there ain't nothing petite about that. I'm in there roaring like a lion, letting that shit out. But did the CAT scan or whatever, and dude put me through the machine. And when he was done, it was like, oh, having some stomach problems, huh? I said, yeah. He said, probably a little hungry, aren't you? I said, yeah. I was like, yeah. He was like, I saw on the machine. You didn't have anything in your stomach, really. I said, oh, shit. And I didn't. I was trying to eat, but after a while, it was just no need because I already knew what it was going to be. But they hooked me up. I had a great nurse. She was great. Latina chick, she was extraordinary. She was very good at her job. She was making sure I was good at all times and stuff like that, making sure I was comfortable and all that stuff, just randomly checking on me and making sure everything. She explained everything to a T. So, I didn't go in, and I ain't scared when I go in the hospitals either. They took blood at least 3 different times to make sure I was getting my potassium in after they hooked me up to those bags. I'm just looking. When people insert me with needles, I'm looking. Like, I can't turn my head away. Like some people. And there ain't no knock on them. Everybody got something that they can't fuck with. So, And as you can probably see, lost a lot of weight between them 2 sicknesses, between that flu and whatever the fuck I had last week. Whatever the fuck I had then. That shit was stripping me, man. But I went to the hospital. I had to let the homies know. And I got to shout out to homie Tito, man. That's one of my best friends. We've been friends since we were like 11 or 12 years old. And as soon as I put in the group chat that I was sick and I was in the emergency room, he left work right then. Like, him and Mosley came to see me. It really won't nothing like, I won't die or nothing like that. But, usually when you tell people you're in the emergency room, then, the antennas is going to go up. It's going to be a bit of concern because, not only you, usually when the emergency room, something done went bad. And it did, but not at the, expense of me dying and no shit like that. Finally got some sleep in the hospital, man. I took one of the best naps ever. Oh, I slept like a baby. And I don't even sleep like that. I sleep on my stomach. But, they had me in my back like Frankenstein, laid up. Like I had to keep an arm straight while they was in there with the IV and shit like that. So, I'm here with mine and shit. It wasn't the most comfortable sleep, but after the Benadryl and some of the other drugs and all that other stuff, I was good to go. Was in there a few hours. Right after that, Tito insisted on taking me home. I had already scheduled with my dad to come get me or whatever like that. But Tito, he had insisted anyway, Hey, Pops is in the building. Shout out to Pops, man. I'm getting ready to shout you out in a little bit. But yeah, man, that shit was real, man. It was just, whew. It took a lot out of me, bro. It took a lot out of me, man. Shout out to Food Line with those great produce with that fruit. That fruit was hitting. It was on the one. After I left the hospital, I went to Kroger with Tito because Tito was like, let's just go ahead and get you some stuff now, whatever. Let's go ahead and get you right. The crazy thing was I thought I was going to have to ease myself back into eating like certain foods because some stuff didn't taste right. Like some things still don't. Like I had to get used to getting back to eating some stuff. Like I had like last week when we went to Kroger, I bought like a bag of pretzels because I heard that's good on the stomach and stuff like that. And when I first ate them, because I'm not a big fan of pretzels, I just think it's that's a low tier snack for me. They ain't that nasty or nothing like that, but it's other shit I would pick well before I get to that. So when I tried to eat them when I first got home, they didn't taste right. There was a lot of things that just they didn't taste right. Like I had pineapples. The pineapples didn't taste right. The watermelon was hidden. I ain't gonna lie. That watermelon was hidden. This is the one I had from Food Line beforehand. I ain't gonna lie. Kroger got some subpar ass fruit, man. The strawberries, they was big as shit, but they didn't have that bit of flavor in them. So, I had to doctor them up. The watermelon wasn't good. The pineapples was okay, but you could taste like a couple of them still had that pesticide in them because, farmers spray pesticides on like cut fruits and stuff like that to try to keep them fresh. It wasn't necessary. The bananas was hidden. I had some bananas. Those was actually good, and I could take those down. But it was like some stuff didn't taste right. Matter of fact, Pops, I got some root beer I want you to try because there's something about it. Like beforehand, like maybe like a couple years ago when I had it, I want to say like during COVID in 2020, it was good then. It's Boiling, Boylan, Boiling, and it's like a bottled root beer. And it was good during COVID, but right now my buds ain't where they supposed to be at, yo. What up, Tab? My buds ain't where they now. My taste buds ain't all the way there yet. I had some sushi. That was good. I was scared as hell eating that. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, I got the hair all out night vision because I'm broke. The funds ain't where they supposed to be for me to be getting my hair done on a consistent basis. So we just leave it the way that it is. Really not worried about it. When I get back out here and get back out in these streets and get at the ladies, you know what I'm saying? My junk gonna be crisp anyway. Right now, that's not a concern. We struggling in these streets. Why would I need clippers? I'm not cutting this. I'm not trimming none of it. I got a nice natural hairline with the hair that already sits in front of it, so my joint is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like a little nice mini cave cutting ham type fro type joint I got going on right now. I don't mind it at all. Now, no, that's what the thing about a lineup is. It would take me a while to learn how to do it myself. And if I want somebody else to do it, it's gonna cost money, and we don't have the funds to be putting it in on no lineup or no shit like that. And I don't want no clippers in my house, no way. We not cutting our hair. We grew up with a mother who made sure we had a haircut every 2 weeks, and I was not allowed to grow my hair like that. So this is yeah, I'd rather not. I'll leave that to that's one of those things I leave to the professionals. But yeah, like I said, funds is fucked up. But the food, you know, just trying to get back into it, man, it was all right. I had some Chick-fil-A like a couple of days ago. Yeah, the one thing about practice is you're not proficient in your practice, and the last thing I'm gonna do is fuck up my line. Hold up, man, because Tab over here. Like, naturally my shit already rests, my nigga. I got like the reverse peak, but the hair sits over the top of it. So I'm good. And I ain't really worried about the lineup, like I said, because we ain't getting it no longer. The ladies is on the back burner until I get my shit together. So it's really not a concern and no shit like that. So I'm cool. When the time comes, yeah, my shit'll be right. Trust me. Because when I get back out there, I mean, they ain't gonna stand no chance, no way. I'm cute and I'm funny as shit, and you know, I'm an interested motherfucker anyway, so they don't stand no chance, no damn way. So when I get back out there, but yeah, man, it felt good to eat some food and not have to worry about throwing the shit up. Um, that Chick-fil-A hit. I ain't even gonna lie. That jump was that jump was A1, man. It had been a while since I had some Chick-fil-A, and that one right there, that one did me something righteous. Shout out to Pops for running me up. Pops, I'm telling y'all, Pops been more clutch than Kobe in the fourth, my nigga. Like, he been clutch. I mean, Pop's been coming up like Dame time, man. Whenever I need him, man, he is on call and he is still smiling and all that stuff like that, man. If you think I got a good spirit, it come from him, man. Because that's my ace right there. I can tell you this right now, man. I've been personally blessed with great parents and great family, but I'm shouting out my parents right now. Just shouting them out. Was broke, so I couldn't get them nothing for Father's Day, but a Wemby jersey will be on the way as soon as the funds get right, Pops. So, and just shout out to him, man. He just been, man, I'm telling you, boy, shit, 5 seconds left with the ball, man. He been hitting. This what you don't get paid to be a father, you fool. Like you get paid at the job you at. I guess I don't know because I'm not a parent. What is the pinnacle? When your child is out on their own and taking care of themselves, you be like, whew, all right, I did what I did my part, man. God damn. Whew. Man, he been telling me stories about growing up, man, and stuff like that, man. It's been great, man. Just, man, you know, we always bonded. We always been tight. So it's good to go, man. He been helping during this period, because I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, it's been rough. Like just the silly shit to just life just being what it is, man. And sometimes when you ain't prepared the way you're supposed to be, or you didn't prepare all the way, oh, it gets rough, brother. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just holding on, man, because I already know how my mental can be. And I'm just holding on by a thread, brother. But you know, I'm glad I got people in there. That's why I be in that VC so much, man, because I be needing that pick me up, man. Even some simple shit like the job that I got fired from while I was sick with the super flu. I am still calling these people every day so I could get paid. I had 3 paychecks, 2 of them was short, and I'm still fighting for this measly ass money. It ain't even about the money at this point. I worked for this. Please give me my fucking money, please. I did not work for free. Just give me my funds. Matter of fact, I ain't even the type of person to do this usually, but shit got real, and my Cash App is in the description. So if you want to send a brother some trinkets, it would be more than obliged. I would be grateful for it. Even if you don't, who cares? You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to put it out there because I'm usually not the type to ask for help. I usually try to ride the shit out myself. And usually that's how you end up fucking up. Because when shit get too real, that's when you come to people and you got some astronomical shit to ask for. If you take care, if you are honest with yourself first and saying, I need some help, then you already know you could go to the proper individuals and get shit right like that. Outside of just hanging on, man, we still filling out apps, plenty. We still trying to get shit going over here, man. I ain't even got a call back. That's how bad it is. Filling out at least 10 apps a week and you don't get no call back. Shit weird, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. They might have got my ass from the previous job with that getting fired for harassment and shit like that. I might have to check on that because I ain't got time for that shit. And the bad part is, you know, you're just trying to keep my spirits up because I don't mind working. Give me a job. I'm going to be on time and ready. And whatever you need to be done, I'm going to work to the best of my abilities to get it done. Now, I already did, Poe. I already took the test and all that shit. I gotta let Ron know what's up. But when, you know, with the job, you know, I'll fuck around and gotta get these coins back up together because I might end up having to fuck around and take the bus to work. Have done it before, you know, not above doing it again, you know, just to get my shit back right. But yeah, I gotta let Ron know that I filled out there so I can try to get right. Because right at that place, I ain't gonna lie. That's definitely the spot I wouldn't mind to have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Yeah, I'm about to say you ain't going tomorrow. To have like Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off would be great. It wouldn't be in the food field because I'm done with that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna keep, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep going just because that's just what I got, you know, what I got to do. I like funds. I like getting shit. There's a lot of video games coming out. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and get myself back right. So you know what I'm saying? So we can get this shit done, man. I got to get the fuck out of this apartment. Ain't nothing wrong with this apartment, but I want more space. I'd rather, you know, I already expressed how I feel about the kitchen and stuff like that. I want to bring my old ass pops in, you know, to do a couple episodes and shit like that. And we ain't got no room to be doing that shit around here. So, but we gonna get right. We gonna make it happen, man. We gonna do what we gotta do to get it done, man. Everybody been looking out, man. My sister checking on me. I had I already filed to get my disability rework because I'm gonna try to get that 100. Definitely try to get that 100. I think at this point I have to. Um, at this point, it is looking good, especially since I was already previously diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and I think I can, you know what I'm saying? I think that could be a part of why I was fired from the job before this previous one at the old folks home. But this life shit get real. I appreciate all the love y'all sending me, man. It's all good. It's all love, man. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for, your words and all that stuff, man. Thank you for just being y'all. Cause I can tell y'all that sometimes that good at the poll. Sometimes I look so forward to getting in that Xbox Live chat with y'all because I already know you gonna kill. I already know you gonna smoke me. So I already look forward to it, Savard. Appreciate the VC with all y'all. I got love for y'all like all day, man. I root for y'all, man, all day. Same thing with the Renegades up in there. Shout out to Rambo and Biggie and all them, man. Welcoming the homie in there, going in there, talking that shit. It's just a good feel, man, to know that you got people around, man. It is. It's a real good feeling to know that you got people that can help you just get through a day. You know what I'm saying? It's greatly appreciated, man. And y'all in my heart. But after the fuck all that mushy shit, what's been going on in the field is real in the field. This nigga Ja got suspended. I don't know. I think I talked about that. Zion don't know how to control these hoes. I think I said something about that in the last podcast. Niggas need some OGs out here for real. The draft happened. Let's go ahead and take a quick little through the draft real quick. First pick was Wemby to the Spurs. He couldn't have went to a better place. And like the day after he got drafted, he had the picture with Sean Elliott and Manu and Tim Duncan and David Robinson. He gonna be straight. BK caught, sorry. BK, I watched that video that you had in Happy Things and Chase's Discord, man. It was such a beautiful thing, BK. I couldn't laugh at you. I wanted to laugh at you, BK, and clown you, and I wanted to load up a Mikal Bridges gift, but I couldn't, man, because it was a beautiful thing to see, man. Great video. But yeah, Wemby's in a great spot. I know a lot of people is mad because he didn't wow, and he ain't put up 30 points in his first summer league game. The dude got to get used to playing in America, first of all. That's first and foremost. Then I don't know what maybe I will give y'all the benefit of the doubt. A lot of y'all probably didn't watch the Spurs until they got to the finals. But me being a basketball head and my pops being a Spurs fan, I've always looked at the Spurs. Like I've always, I followed them along with them because, that's my pops, man. That's Ace right there, man. So, I look out for his teams and this, that, and the third. I think homie will be fine. He'll be all right, bro. Trust me, because he ain't going to be doing all that shit once he get in there anyway. I'm going to tell you that right now. Once he get to the practices and Pop get a hold of him, he definitely ain't going to be doing all that dribbling up the court shit. Trust me. Next, the Hornets drafted Brandon Miller. I ain't got nothing against Brandon Miller. Good player. A young bucket. He does have a decent skill set. I just didn't want that there with Charlotte. Charlotte is a shitty organization as far as basketball goes. And sometimes you just need to trade back. Because we got too much bullshit going on, man. We don't have the franchise is not conducive to helping the young player get better. You either already got it or you just gonna fall by the wayside, which is very sad because there's a lot of organizations like that in the league right now. And it's just, I'm just not a fan. But I do like it. He cool. I ain't had no problem with the Paul George comments. Your GOAT is your GOAT. That's how you feel. Oh, well. The fouling, I don't understand why he's fouling so much. It ain't like you was playing that good a defense when you was at Alabama. And another thing that kind of drew me off on him was how I don't even think he scored double digits in the tourney. I can't fuck with that, bro. I'm sorry. That's just not, that ain't it, man. I'm gonna tell you this right now. We're gonna go through the draft. Some of these people, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't know a lot of these people. And I watch college basketball and keep up with, prospects and stuff like that. Some of these people I did not know. Scoot Henderson, I like his skill set. I like the, uber athletic dude, Diesel and stuff like that. Like Rambo pointed out, he does be having them knickknacks and ticky-tack injuries and stuff like that. And I think a lot of these guys need to go to an older player and ask him how they were able to get through a lot of the shit. Like Dirk played a long time with no injuries. If you want somebody like KG played a long time without any injuries. I wanted to go somebody a little bit more athletic than Dirk, because Dirk ain't putting a whole lot of weight. He ain't putting a whole lot of pressure on his legs. So I'm pretty sure, he'd be, players that play a long time, man. I'm telling you right now. And I've seen through a couple of podcasts and interviews, they say, yeah, you can train and get your knees right so you don't have those type of injuries and stuff like that. So y'all need to go to the old heads, man, and get yourself together, man, because y'all missing out on a lot of beautiful things y'all can get from this basketball world if you just, take a different approach. Fuck them trainers. No offense to the trainers and the what's his name, Chris Staples and all that other shit. Get that shit out of here, man. Yeah, Dante, and it's easy to train that stuff. Like all the crazy thing about sports now is, for the most part, the blueprint has already been set. If you want to do this, that, and the thing, if you want to get your contract right, they got people out there, they got players out there that'll help you with that. If you want to get your training right, if you want to get your eating right, it's just like some shit is just simple. Sometimes you just got to take your ass outside and run. Go ahead and get about 4 or 5 miles a day up in you, and it will change a whole lot in you. Because it's starting to get to the ticky-tack injuries, man. It's just starting to become a little bit too much. And people can, just go. Go learn some shit. Jason Kidd played a long-ass time, and he was running a lot. So, you know what I'm saying? Just, we can't help freak injuries because shit like that happen. Paul George, leg break, all the injuries that happened to Jabari Parker and Andrew Bogut, like all those types of shit like that, like breaks and shit like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We already know. Some of this other shit, y'all can get through it, man. Like, I like Scoot's skill set. I think, if he can keep his ass on the court and be engaged the whole time, then, things will look up. 4, Amen Thompson went to the Rockets. If you've been in VCs and chats with me, you know that I call it Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets is daycare. They young over there. They real young over there. It's babies over there. And who went over there? Udoka? Was it Emmy who went over there to be the coach? I think so. Good luck, bro, because they young over there, man. It's some kids over there. Now, luckily for you, they young, but they got a skill set. Like Jalen Green got a skill set. He can do his thing out there. I'm gonna let that be. Like Josh Christopher got a skill set. Sengun can hoop. Jabari can hoop. I don't know if Kevin Porter's going to continue to be there, but he can hoop. They brought in some vets during the free agency. Fred, I think Fred is one of the funniest names ever. Fred is just a funny ass name in general to me. Fred went there, and I'm gonna be honest, Fred, you went after a bag because I don't think you ready. I don't think Fred is ready for daycare, man. They like the kindergartners and recess over there, bro. I don't think Fred ready for that, bro. And the Thompson, Amin Frederick Van Fleet the first. Yeah, it definitely got one of those old English names like that. But Amin, he's the point guard like twin, the one that handles the ball a lot. I'm not a big fan of OTE, not because I don't mind kids getting paid. I want them to get paid. I actually hate the one and done rule. I much rather they just, be able to go straight out of high school. If they could send your ass to Afghanistan at 18, at least they could do is let you dribble a basketball. Shit. So, but I will say this: they like A+ athletes already. Like him and his brother, they both A+ athletes. You can tell they've done some work on their game, but they gonna need some of the fundamentals. And I hate to be the old fuddy-duddy to say that, but I'm telling you right now, when you got the fundamentals, it will make the game so much easier. It will make the game so much easier. You don't have to use your athleticism as much as you think you need to when you have that type of shit. I'm telling you right now, most of the all-time greats, they're based off fundamentals. Like LeBron got proper fundamentals and running the offense. Yes, he has proper fundamentals. And when he want to lock up, he can lock up. Then him being an uber athlete, that just adds to it. Just like Kobe and Mike, both of them were very big on fundamentals, but they were also uber athletes. When you put them fundamentals together with that athleticism, man, you can do some tremendous things in this league. I'm telling you. But good luck to him, man, because you're going to daycare, and that's a nice ass little lineup. I kind of like that. Now he ain't gonna. Now that's fucked up that they bought Fred in and he ain't gonna start. But Fred, Jalen, I don't know who they're gonna throw at the 3. They might throw him in there so he could get some. No, Dylan's gonna be at the 3. It's gonna be Fred, Jalen, Dylan, Jabari, and Şengün. No, I was talking about Amin Thompson won't gonna start night vision. Not Fred gonna start. They pay you that much money. Some owners, they don't play that bullshit. If they giving you money, you gonna play regardless. So yeah, it's a nice. Functional lineup. You can't say that it ain't no talent there. Fred, Jalen, Dylan, Jabari, and Şengün. It ain't no playoff team, but shit could look up as it goes forward. At 5th, Ausar Thompson, the twin, went to the Pistons. I think that's a great spot. Cade, Jaden Ivey, Ausar, Jalen Duran, because they playing him at some 4 spots I seen in the summer league with his brolic ass. Like Broly and shit out there. Yo, Jalen Duran only 19. Yo, you should not be that big, brother. And I don't know who's gonna start at center. Probably Wiseman. Monty Williams. Hey, he could do something with this team, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Not now. They be lucky to get a 7th or 8th seed. But I can tell you right now, you can really instill something in these young boys. Like the children are your future, bro. So go ahead and make that happen, man. Ausar, just like his brother, uber athlete. He don't have as much as the point guard skills, but he could definitely, ain't a whole lot you got to work on. At 6, Anthony Black went to the Magic. Anthony Black jumper is broken, but sometimes he can hit the shit. But he's so versatile, man. He could play defense on 1 through 3. He could play a little off ball. He got a great passing IQ. Like he could do something there if it wasn't in purgatory. Like they bought on Anthony Black, who's kind of a point guard, and you still got Jalen Suggs and Cole Anthony. I guess he gonna play the 2. I don't know. It's purgatory over there. Good luck to him. Just like the other young ass squads, it's a lot of talent there. Because I can tell you this right now. I've said it before and I say it again. Bankaro got a bigger bag on offense than some people that's all-stars. 7th, big ass Jarris Walker went to the Pacers. That's a good fit because he's versatile enough on defense to play inside and out. And, strong enough inside to be able to finish inside and stuff like that. He's getting his jump shot together. He'll be a good compliment to Miles Turner if they don't trade him. he already knows if he runs the floor, Halliburton will hit him with some passes. So if you run the floor, them good point guards they'll feed you, bro. You can get 10 points off dunks off just running the floor for real, for real. Like that fit. The Wizards grabbed Taylor Hendricks. I don't know if he's played yet. I haven't seen him. I really haven't even checked for a Wizards game. This is another dude. He's kind of like a smaller version of Jarius Walker with a three-point shot. Taylor Hendricks can get a bucket. Very versatile on defense. Small ball forward. He kind of got like a little Aaron Gordon with a jump shot type vibe with him. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Hold up, man. This shit ain't even right. This shit was the mock draft. I'm fucking up the church's money. 7th, the Wizards grab Bilal Koulibaly from France. That's who they grabbed. I don't know what the fuck I was tripping on. This site still had the mock up there instead of the real draft. What the fuck? So Bilal played with Wemby, and he definitely grabbed. Stop, wrong. And he definitely rode the wave of Wemby to get himself drafted in the top 10. Another uber athlete did his thing. Yeah, because 7th was them, and then they traded Taylor Hendricks went to the Jazz. I didn't see Taylor Hendricks with the Jazz the other day. I seen a lot of Keontae George who put up 30 the other night. But I ain't seen Hendricks might be hurt. I don't know. OKC grabbed another point guard and Cason Wallace from Kentucky. I don't know. I guess I don't know. You already got 2 point guards in Shea and Giddey. I guess you're trying to shore up the bench. But Cason Wallace is, he hit about 6 threes the other day. He hit some threes the other day, so he can shoot. And I think some teams kind of slept on him. The Wizards needed a point guard. Then that's who they should have picked up for real. Because you already failed with the Johnny Davis experiment. Y'all forgot all about Johnny Davis from Wisconsin, didn't y'all? But I like Cason Wallace. Lock up, can get a bucket, adequate shooter. If I was, we got too many point guards where we at. Jet Howard was in the house. Shout out to Juwan, man. Juwan Howard with the Fountain of Youth. He looked just like he did back at damn near the Fab Five. Like he hasn't aged at all, man. I don't know what they feeding him down there, feeding him up there in Michigan, man. But he doing all right, man. And if you got a dad who played damn near 20 years, man, the least you can do is make the first round. But Jet Howard's pretty good, decent shooter. He can do some things. And he went to Orlando. Somebody else on the wing. Derek Lively went 12th. Oh, shit. Derek Lively went 12th to Dallas. I think that'll work out so they can finally get Dwight Powell off the 5. Dwight Powell definitely should be coming off the bench and shouldn't be a starter. But Derek Lively, he played the other day, so he healthy because he wasn't healthy at all that year with Duke. And I can tell you this right now, probably would have got drafted a little higher if he was able to play the whole year. I can't lie to you. That's a dude that can people visiting while you got a podcast going on and stuff like that. I'm not pausing this. I'm not pausing this shit at all. And I'm not ending the show. It's just what it is, bro. This is just what's gonna happen. But Derek Lively probably would have been a little higher. Can protect the rim, do a little rebounding, can shoot. He really didn't have much chance to shoot, but he got to show off his shooting abilities with the clutch sports shit. What up there, Goo? Grady Dick, son of Bart Dick, with his horrible suit, went to Toronto. I ain't gonna lie, man, that suit was ass, bro. That suit was ass, man. There's nothing complimentary about it, bro. That suit was ass. Grady Dick showed to be more than just a shooter and was able to get a bucket driving to the lane. He tried on defense. He not gonna be locking nobody down, but he gave, you get an effort. Can't knock you for that. Jordan Hawkins shot his way through the tournament and into the lottery. It was a good pick. I like Jordan Hawkins. He can shoot. Just as long as he don't fall in love with the jump shot. And what's wrong with the gate? Man, somebody trying to come here and all that, man. I'd hate to have to end that damn show on some silly shit. Damn gate won't open. Next was Kobe Buffkin. Funny ass name. Good shooter who built himself up after freshman year in Michigan. He doing all right there. He ain't made the tourney and he lost Hunter Dickinson, but he need. All right. Cool. Nice little decent shooter. Gonna be all right for the Hawks because they probably, I don't know what the hell going on in Atlanta. I'm gonna be honest. The DeJounte and Trey shit, I don't think it's working. Me personally, I don't think they made themselves better with the shit and nothing like that. So Keontae George went to the Jazz. I thought he should have went higher because he's able to get his own bucket and he can, function in the catch and shoot. And, but that's just me personally. Jalen Hood-Schifino went to the Lakers. Good luck with that because Schifino is kind of like a combo guard, but you play with LeBron and you ain't touching that basketball. So good luck. Jaime Jaquez Jr. went to the Heat from UCLA, UCLA, as we like to call it around here. It's the Heat. So you either gonna work or you don't work. So when they come to like teams like the Heat, I don't even put that there. They gonna whatever you good at, they gonna put you on the floor to make sure you can do that, and they gonna make sure you do some other things too. You just ain't gonna be out here and that be versatile. The dude that went to Santa Clara, Brandon Pozinski, I don't know nothing about him. Couldn't even tell you. Cam Whitmore fell in the draft, and he went to daycare in Houston. They said he failed because he had some bad interviews and some bad workouts and stuff like that. But the workouts is trash anyway. It ain't like they out there playing one-on-one and 5-on-5s. You ain't doing nothing but a bunch of drills. Me personally, if I got a team, I'm calling anybody. Whoever I'm allowed to bring out there for these 5-on-5s, I'm going to roll this ball out and see what the fuck you can do. If you a guard or whatever, like not even a guard, I'm going to put you in one-on-one situations. I'm going to definitely do that. We're going to see what the hell you can do. If you were big, we're going to see I'm going to put you on the block with somebody who can actually play defense on the block. Whoever the NBA allow me to bring in there, because I don't give a shit. I'll bring DeMarcus Cousins in there. If you're supposed to be that good of a defensive big, I'm going to bring Boogie in there and see what you're going to do. If I had the means, you're supposed to be a good defender on the wing, deal with Melo. Go ahead and deal with Melo to this game to 10. Let me see how good you are on defense for real. But then turn around, if I got somebody, shit, I don't know if he on the team or not. I'll bring Avery Bradley over there. You a guard? You nice? Oh, you get buckets? I'm gonna play Avery Bradley for a little bit. Let's see how many buckets you can get for real, for real. Let's see what you can do. That's the type of shit I want to bring in there. 5-on-5 and shit. I don't give a fuck what you can do around the cone. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I want to know what you're gonna do in a basketball situation. I don't know about Clowney went to Brooklyn. He's pretty much underdeveloped. Damn, what's the big they got over there in Brooklyn, man? He good as shit on defense. Skinny as hell. Claxton. That's who it is. Yeah, he pretty much like a bigger Claxton or stuff like that. I took my camera out of focus just from bending my head down. Come on, man. Get this shit together, man. Come on now. GetOProductions.com, huh? All right, there it is. And the last prospect I'm gonna speak on is Dariq Whitehead, who also went to Brooklyn. That was another player for Duke that was hurt, and we never got to see what he could fully do. So we shall see. I don't even think he's gonna be healthy for some. I don't even think he's playing summer league. I don't know. I'd have to check. But in the rest of the draft, I don't know, bro. It was a lot of these players I wasn't even aware of and stuff like that. Like, if you do your thing and ball out, I'm gonna give you your respects, because with some players, if you do your thing, hey, I didn't know shit about Joker, but after a year or two, I'm like, damn, this dude can hoop. Damn, man, shit, you pretty good, bro. Shout out to them winning the chip. I think, I want to say I think they had already won the last time I was up here. What else going on, man? We got some good fights coming up. In a few, it ain't too much longer, in a week or two. We got Fulton versus Inoue. If you don't know, please do yourself some research. Both of them boys is nice. They're going to be doing their thing. Spence and Crawford is coming up soon. Damn, I wish I had a job, because I would just order the shit and watch it. But now I got to watch it on ESPN plus. So, and that's the only bad thing about a big-ass fight of that caliber. When you on the plus sites, sometimes the shit may drop due to traffic and shit like that. So, Canelo fighting Charlo. Good fight. The other Charlo, the one that's a little less vocal, a little more slept on. I wanted Canelo to fight Benavidez to battle for Mexico on Mexican Independence Day in September. And I had to get over the salt of that. So, but I'll take the Charlo fight. It'll be a test for both of them on both sides. Wilder and what's the boy name? Wilder and Joshua was supposed to be fighting in December. So they really put some things on. And for those of you who might have missed the fight last night with Boots Ennis against, I can't remember the Mexican dude's name. He was giving him a test too. And Boots passed that motherfucker because he started putting the beats on homie. And the thing, and the homie ended up getting like his first knockdown and all that shit. Boots nice. He more than just speed and quickness, man. Boots can box. Villa. I don't think Villa had ever been down, but Boots put him down, boy. That boy Boots all right. Because Boots supposed to be, I don't think he's going to fight Crawford and Spence, because I think they're going to do the rematch thing first. But, you know what I'm saying? What I think he can do, go and scoop you up a couple of checks or whatever. Go ahead and beat the shit out of whoever until it's time for you to do your thing. Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson was supposed to fight this year, but Devin Haney told Shakur it's a 75-25 split, which is kind of fucked up, but I understand it because Shakur Stevenson is not going to be the ticket seller. It's going to be Devin Haney, since he done embraced the villain role kind of nowadays, and he got the more high profile fights. He done fought Kambosos, he done fought Lomachenko. He got a better resume than Stevenson right now, so I could understand the 75-25, but if I'm Stevenson, Stevenson said no, and I could understand that because you want that bag. But me personally, if I think I can beat you, I really don't give a shit. I'll take this 25. Cause I'm gonna tell you this right now. After I beat your ass, the money gonna be flowing. So I'd much rather take this risk of this 25, go ahead and do you dirty, like I think I can. Cause if you saw Stevenson after the Haney Lomachenko fight, Stevenson was looking at Haney like food. He was smiling and all that shit. Like he was looking at Haney like, boy, you beyond beatable. And you look ass in this fight. I know I could fuck you up. Matter of fact, I could whoop both y'all ass. So I would just go ahead, but that ain't, I ain't Shakur Stevenson and stuff like that. So me personally, I just shit. If I get an inkling of thinking I could whoop your ass. Shit. Make it whatever you want to make it, brother. Really don't give a damn. I'm coming in there to fuck you up anyway. I'm waiting on Bevel to fight. Bevel's supposed to fight the other dude that's got a lot of the light heavyweight belts. I'd like to meet you, Bevel, even before the Canelo shit. I have been following him for a couple of years and stuff like that. Fighting, John Jones fighting Stipe. That should be good because he's not going to be able to ragdoll him like he did Gone. And I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. It's weird to see John Jones out there like that with that gut and shit like that. He look like Damian Wayans in the Great White Hype and shit. He really gutty right now with that heavyweight. But he can still fight, though. John is fighting motherfucker, man. People would gladly make him the greatest UFC fighter of all time if he ain't have all failing tests and getting arrested and all that other shit and all that other nonsense. For those who give a fuck, Jake Paul fighting Diaz, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Jake Paul, this ain't no regular UFC fighter. Like Nate Diaz has actually sparred on many different occasions with Andre Ward, and if you know boxing, you know Andre Ward, and for him to be sparring with him, like he not gonna gas out. Because those boys do decathlons and stuff like that. Not decathlons, what's the shit, triathlons and shit like that. With the running, swimming, and biking, Nick and Nate Diaz be doing that shit. They about that cardio life. So this not gonna be, you know what I'm saying? This is not gonna be what you think it is with this one. This ain't Tyron Woodley, trust me. Tyron Woodley can punch in a UFC field. Nate Diaz has actual boxing training well before he even decided to do that. Well, we know they got gas because that's one of my favorite clips is when the UFC is having a meeting with Nick Diaz, and Nick Diaz, you can see him walk off to the side and you can hear him hit the bong. And then after he hit the bong, he over there killing it with the nunchucks. So casually and shit like that. He really not even saying shit. He ain't saying a goddamn word. He over there fucking with the nunchucks and shit. He nice at that shit too. But the Diaz brothers, they a different breed, man. Yeah, they like that. I'm not paying for no shit like that. But I'm watching on ESPN plus. What the shit was anything else going on? I have no clue. LSU won the college baseball World Series. You know they play up to like 80 games. Never in my life. I see why some people just go straight from high school. Man, I'd rather just go ahead and deal with AAA. Man, 80 games? Shit. That's ass. Not in my day. Oh, and shout out to and shout out to Tennessee State, the HBU team that's getting ready to put together the first HBCU college hockey team. Shout out to them. I'm a hockey fan. I'm gonna try to catch some of them. I ain't even. Hockey is a hard hustle, and it's something that you just got. It take a lot of work to get good at hockey, man. So good luck to them dudes, man. For real. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be grabbing a lot of black Canadians out there to be playing on that team and shit like that. But good, man. Shout out to them, man. Good luck to them. Make it happen. Never seen anything like that. Shout out to them. Be nice to see more of us, especially some black Americans on the ice. Because there's been a couple of Canadians. Shout out to Jerome McGinley, one of my top 5 favorite hockey players. But that was something good to see. Oh, man. What the fuck else? Ain't nothing else going on but the Summer League, for real, for real. And EYBL, for those of you who into the high school shit. But it ain't real. The stars ain't even in the senior class, so it's kind of hard to get into it if it ain't got a whole bunch of star power in it. Y'all got to get y'all shit together, man, as far as high school. Y'all got to be able to talk about prospects without putting the pedestal on them and shit like that. Because that was y'all just overhyped the shit out of everybody, man. And this shit get bad, man. You don't have to give them all the praise. All you got to do, because hoopers know, if you just say he can hoop, that's all we need. We don't have to take it too high, and we don't have to take it too low. Hold on 1 second.
Check the kids, you know who it is.
What's that? I'll let you know as I'm done with the show. Well, we done hit an hour. Appreciate y'all for being here. As always, much love. Much love. Appreciate y'all for coming out once again. Barring any bullshit ass sickness that may even come up, I ain't even wishing that on me. I'm drinking water and just getting some leafy greens in me, man. We ain't having this shit again. Thanks to y'all for coming out again. And once again, and always, be easy and be you, because that's all you can be. I'm out.